Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking and for watching this video. My name is Adrienne and I record mommy videos. I recently just had my little baby number 2. His name is Tucker Wade and he is the little brother to our first child, Weston. So we call Tucker Little Tuck, or Tuck Tuck is what Weston started calling him, and it's so cute. We love it. Today, I am going to show you what is in my postpartum care kit. I wish you all luck in your postpartum recovery, and I hope that it goes smoothly and as smoothly as possible. I had a vaginal delivery, and so I do know that postpartum recovery after a C-section can be very different. And so, this is just what my experience was, and I hope that it helps you. Now, this is something that I put together before I actually had Tucker, and I had it waiting for me at home. You can certainly, of course, go out and buy these things after you have the baby, but it's just easier if it's all in one spot and it's good to go the minute you get home, because you really do need to start taking care of yourself so that you can heal. I had a level 2 tear when Tucker was born, and it's the exact same tear that I had when Weston was born. They said, in fact, it probably went over the same scar tissue. And so I knew that my recovery was going to be similar in the sense of how things were going down there. There's a lot of stuff that happens postpartum that people do not talk about. And I think that it's important to know, because I'm one of those people, I really like to know what to expect. And that's what this video is. So it might be a bit TMI for some of you, but if you are currently pregnant and it's your first baby and you're not really sure what to expect, this is a perfect video for you. What I did before Tucker was born was I went out and I bought a new bin. I found this at Walmart, I think, and it was relatively inexpensive. I caught it when a sale was going on because they were doing like back to school stuff, and they had a bunch of college dorm room stuff. And I really like the color anyway, and the size I thought was gonna be good to hold all of the things that I needed. Let's get into it. I'll show you each of them. I'll pull everything out. Let me get Tucker. He may need to nurse. Here he is. Say hi, everybody. Okay, let's get into it. This video is very specific, like geared toward what mom needs after giving birth and how to take care of yourself, how I took care of myself. I'm still taking care of myself. I am about 3 weeks postpartum right now, and I'm definitely like starting to feel better, but I have good days and I have bad days, and it really depends on how much I do, how active I am. And if I overdo it, I can feel it. Everything hurts down there, and I know I need to have a bath like immediately, because I just need to like sit and soak in warm water and let things heal. I'm gonna go through things item by item and show you what I think is really important to have and what helped me. These are the items that they give you at the hospital. Take them home with you. They give you maternity knit pants. Now, I took home a lot of these because I love them, and I knew that I would be wearing these for a little while after when I was home. This is what they look like. They're nothing fancy, but I'm telling you, these are going to be your best friend. Do not even worry about packing underwear to the hospital, maybe like a pair or two, but this is everything that you need, really. It's big enough to stretch for any size and small enough, you know, I've stretched these out quite a bit. Not this is a new pair, I've never worn these. You just toss them in the garbage when you're done wearing them. So they're easy and there's lots of space. What I would do when I was in the hospital, I would line them with 2 pads so that they were extra long, and then I would put Tux pads or ice on top of it because I was very swollen after giving birth, like directly after giving birth, and I tore. So there were stitches and it was very, very tender. So those panties are the best thing ever. Take them home with you. The other thing that I suggest taking home with you is this little bottle. And if you've had a baby before, you know these things. Maybe it's a good reminder though. So with this bottle, what they ask you to do is to fill it up with warm water. And after you go to the bathroom, rather than wiping, you take this and you squirt from front to back and use the entire bottle worth. And I still use this. I took one and I think I took 2 home from the hospital. So I have one in my bag that I take with me, like my diaper bag, and I have one that I keep at home so that I can use them wherever I am, whenever I need to use the restroom. You can find these on Amazon. I will link that down below. If your hospital for whatever reason does not give you one of these, you can buy these on Amazon. And it is just, it's something that I'm still using every time I go to the bathroom, and it helps a lot. I think that this helps a lot. The next item in my postpartum care kit, diapers. Now, I did something really, really dumb. I bought a size that was way, way, way too big. These are way too big for me. I typically will wear a medium to large size underwear, and these, I think I bought these in large. They're way too big and they were a little uncomfortable. I wore them maybe for a day or 2 afterwards because I thought, oh, this might be easier than wearing the mesh underwear and pads. It would be easier to just wear the diaper because then I don't have to do the pads. But it was very uncomfortable and it didn't work out for me. If I had purchased the correct size, I think that this would have been something I would have enjoyed. And I think that a lot of people do enjoy having these. I've heard a lot of people say that they purchase the Depends, or I think these are like Always. I don't even know what brand these are right now, but I've heard people say that if you're at home before you give birth, if you're at home and your water breaks, to put on one of these instead of going through tons and tons of underwear or tons of pads, just put on one of these and it soaks up quite a bit. The next item that I think is super important to have in your postpartum care kit are pads. I bought several different types, and this one was good for directly after having the baby, and I'm gonna open this and show you why. These I think are Poise, and they are the extra long. Do you see how big that is? It's huge. It's as long as the baby is. It's extra long, it's extra wide, it has little cups on the side here, so nothing is gonna come out. These would be perfect to put into your mesh, into the mesh panties. These are not something that I'm using anymore because they're too big for me now and they're just uncomfortable for me now. I am using something a bit more, I guess you would say this is what you would get every day, right? This is like, but it still is gonna catch a lot, it's still gonna absorb quite a bit. Just in case, I'm not bleeding as much as I was. If you don't know, you bleed quite a bit after you have the baby, and the bleeding is stopping slowly day by day. However, it still is there, and I know that it can come back really quickly, so I'm still just protecting myself. The last item that is in my kit, this is like the kit that I keep in the bathroom. The last item that is in that are these Tux pads. I ordered these online. They are medicated cooling pads, and basically it is a pad that has witch hazel that is in it. And it looks kind of like those old face wipes. They're just like circular. But it's really cooling. It helps with any sort of burning that's going on or anything down there. I used these, they gave these to me in the hospital. I did have to ask for them in the hospital. Not this brand, but a different kind of brand they gave to me, and I went through 2 tubs. And then I had this, I purchased this before I had Tucker because I knew I would want to have some at home. This comes with 100 pads. I think the little ones that they gave to me in the hospital came with like 40. And what I do with these, in the hospital, imagine the mesh panties, the pads from front to back, and then you just line these up. You boom, 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 all over the pad, and it really feels good, and it just helps to have something cooling down there. I would also ask for ice, like especially in the first 24 hours, you want to make sure that you are icing off and on all of the time. So I would sometimes put these on top of ice even, and that was really nice. Our hospital took newborn diapers and they would stick ice in it, and then they'd bring it to you like that. And I thought that was brilliant because the diaper is soaking up the liquid as it's melting. It was just smart little hack on their part. And you could put that right into the mesh panty. So that was really, really nice. Now, moving on to the other items that I feel are important for me for self-care. They suggested at the hospital that I took a sitz bath. They said like 3 to 4 times a day at the beginning. Now, I'm taking one probably every day, and I just fill the bath with warm water and I sit in it for 15 minutes. I did ask if I could use Epsom salts, and they said yes. They said as long as they weren't scented. Now, I still have to go buy some that aren't scented, but these are lavender ones. I have not used these, but I just wanted to show it to you so you know what to look for. Just get the regular. I think Dr. Teal's has some. I'll also link some down below that don't have a scent to them. But Epsom salts I love anyway. I love when I'm pregnant, just like, especially the lavender, that's why I have it. I love when I'm pregnant to just sit in the bathtub with lavender Epsom salts at night. It helps to calm me down and then go to sleep. So that's why I have the lavender. The next item that is important for self-care for me are my prenatal vitamins. And just to make sure that you're still taking these every single day as you continue on. It's so good, I think, for my body to have this. It's good because I'm breastfeeding, and you know, it's good that he's getting some of this stuff too. So that is something that I think they recommend you just continue your routine of your prenatal vitamins. And lastly, this is my prescription that I asked for when I left the hospital. And it's just ibuprofen, but it's 600 milligrams. And I think it's something that I was using every 6 hours while I was in the hospital. And I think that it's something I probably continued using the ibuprofen maybe into the first week we were home. Maybe not even that whole first week, but I was very, very tender and sore down there, and it helped just to know that, like, I had this and it was okay. It was safe for me to take while I was breastfeeding, and it's just 1 tablet. So that's why I asked for the prescription. But of course, you could get the over-the-counter ibuprofen. Listen to him. Yeah. You can get the over-the-counter ibuprofen and take probably, I would say, up to 600. They offered me 800 milligrams, but I thought 600 would be okay. And when I was in the hospital, I could tell when the 6 hours was about up. I would feel it first, and then I'd look at the clock and be like, oh, that's why I am I am in need of taking some more ibuprofen. So ibuprofen, Motrin, I think those were the 2 options that they gave to me in the hospital. That's it for the postpartum care kit. That's what I keep in my bathroom. I keep stocked at all times. And usually if we don't have guests coming over, I have it just out on top of the counter in our bathroom. But our master bathroom is also our main level bathroom. So when guests come over, I do tuck it away just because it takes up a lot of space on the counter. But everybody knows that I just had a baby, and I don't think anyone is shocked by it if they see it. It's just part of what you need to recover and to take care of yourself. And just know, like, don't push it too far. I know myself. There have been days that I've definitely pushed it and I just don't feel good. And so it's so important to know your limits, listen to your body, and yeah, and be able to take care of yourself so you can take care of that beautiful baby, right? Oh, this little beautiful baby's got a little gas. Yeah. Oh, honey. And he wants to eat some more. I am also going to put together a video that is all about my lactation basket and what I keep next to me when I'm breastfeeding at all times. That is probably going to be coming out very, very soon. And so if you're looking for things like, you know, nipple cream and that kind of thing, I'm gonna put all of that together, and everything that's included in breastfeeding, nursing, and taking care of yourself up top, I'm gonna put that together in a different video. So look for that and push your notification bell so you know when I upload a video. I've not been super consistent with days of the week that I'm doing this. I would like to get a bit more consistent with putting something up on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe just Monday, Friday, maybe just Wednesday, Friday, but that's why you need to hit that notification bell so you know when I do upload a video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah.